Leaving the moment, tomorrow belongs to God. Nothing can break me, nothing can bend me, nothing can bring me down.
Wow, you just saw that amazing work being done. Right now in the studio for our conversation, we have one of the creative directors of Amazing Studios. And he is in person, Femi Babalola.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's nice to have you here in the
Thanks
studio
for
with
having
us. Now we're talking about movies and music. Everybody talks about art, and the first thing that comes into their mind is movies and music. What do you think about being an artist?
Being an artist, first of all, is actually interesting. It's a priceless feeling. But then being an artist in Nigeria is totally different. We have different challenges that are peculiar to every Nigerian. Then you now have your challenges of being an artist. First of all, we all have the challenge of wanting to be heard, and not enough awareness being given to us, and we being seen as a not so reputable field.
Okay.
As second class professionals. So gradually though, the awareness for our art, the acceptability is growing. People now find it interesting and want to have communications with artists. Basically, that's why I'm here. So it's actually an interesting field that the awareness is growing gradually.
Okay. Yeah. So how can paintings influence our use of space?
Okay. Basically, it's all about beautifying and enhancing the overall look of spaces. So we just try to see how we can use our arts to tell creative stories. Why just have a plain background? Why not just have an interesting space that could spark conversations? So that's basically what we try to achieve with our art forms.
Okay. Oh. Can it be used positively? Because if I remember, in those days where they catch people spraying all the spray stuff, they always be like, why are you spoiling our walls and everything? But do you think it can be positively used?
Yeah, sure. It can be positively used because like you rightly said, we're termed to be vandals back in the days, because we just find spaces and we just do what we had to do, and we move on to the next space. But now, it's all about beautifying and enhancing spaces like I told you. So now you get to find us doing commissioned pieces in restaurants, lounge, bars. It's now getting to ministries. Lots of political bodies now tend to use us to try to pass their messages. And now that the political space is kind of getting the attention, now people want to see how they could creatively make use of artists to pass their messages. Like you could see the commission bridge in Kaduna State. Trust me, like a beautiful piece by my friend. And art is just getting into those spaces we never thought we were going to be stepping into. So yeah, it could be used to pass a positive message.
Because now I see most of your work is mostly like community based. How do you raise those kind of awareness, and how do you help most communities?
Okay, like you rightly said, we just started a project under the studio. It's termed Art Amazing Communities. So the Art Amazing Communities is basically a give back project to society. We've been blessed by Abuja, so it's just only right to give back to the Abuja community. So it's all about renovating social existing structures. So when I say social existing structures, it could be basketball courts, it could be schools, it could be public spaces, parks, but the structure has to be there. Or maybe it's kind of dilapidated, or maybe not rightfully used for what it's meant to be used. So we just try and see how we can renovate it, then try and beef up the entire ambience with art.
Oh, that's a beautiful one, like the one we watched. Now we're talking about artists, because I know that you are now you're strong in the field. Now, what about people upcoming? What do you think their prospect is like in Abuja?
Like I keep telling my younger colleagues, like art is an emerging field in Nigeria. So the earlier you tap into it, the better for you. And we now that I wouldn't really say we're up there. We're just trying to show you the possibilities. The former artists who did it before us, showed us how it was done on their own level. So we were trying to take it a step higher and show them the bigger picture, because trust me, like art is it's a constantly evolving field. You can fuse technology with art, fuse it with different things to create newer pieces that no one has ever seen. You also have the NFT field. So this guy, there are many possibilities with art. It's not just the whole canvas painting or maybe wall painting. Like there's a whole different new bigger picture, like a whole new dimensions to art. So keep telling them, the earlier you tap into art and start learning art, the better for you. And don't just feel, it's going to take you a longer time to, get to that space. There's always a client for everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, so just start making your pieces, and trust me, the top is.
And now I'm going to go a bit backward because I saw one of your work and I loved it. And then I'm like, how do you know what to paint in this particular space to make it light up?
Okay, like I keep telling my younger colleagues also, the easiest way to create pieces is to just work within a theme. So for example, if you're having a commission piece, you just ask the client, what theme would you want me to create this particular piece for you in? So when you already have the theme, is it a love themed piece? Is it an educational piece? Is it a sports theme? So when you already know the theme you're working in, it just makes it easier for you to break it down, put in elements to explain the theme you're working with.
Okay, you mentioned something about NFT. What are NFTs?
NFTs are non-fungible tokens, so they're like digital versions of art where you upload your art to a digital trading platform, and they get traded and sold as cryptocurrencies.
Is this another form of is it a form of crypto?
Yeah, it's a form of crypto, but basically you're marketing art forms, like digitalized art forms.
Okay, so you could trade
you could
there's
trade
already a platform for it.
Yeah, there's a platform for it.
Okay, this is nice. That means artists are really making a lot of money.
Yeah, sure. That's why I keep telling people now, you could still, there are different forms and variants to make money from art these days. So that's also an avenue for artists to diversify their art forms.
Okay, so what are your final words for a young person, an aspiring person? Because people like you already, at least you reached a height in the artist world. What is your advice for young people?
I just tell them to start early, and whenever you have an idea, just put it out there, because you wouldn't know if your idea is the next thing someone out there is looking out for. So once you have an idea in your head, then just keep it to yourself. Just put it out there and just put in the time, put in the effort, just create art that you love, and trust me, the world is definitely going to love what you're doing. Just do it because you love it.
Okay, thank you so much for your good words and your words of advice. We've learned a lot about, in fact, maybe I should even come and take tutorials from you.
You're welcome.
Okay. The program is still Good Morning Abuja on the Unity Station NTA Channel 5, and we'll be right back after this time out.